Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to the final movie review of my 12 Days of Christmas series. And given that it is Christmas, I'm going to be reviewing my most favorite Christmas movie of all time, which is A Christmas Story. This film is the one that I've watched, I think, the most. It's the one that my family regularly watches, or at least we did watch it a lot, either on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. But it's the one that we always come back to because it's just a great classic story of basically a kid wanting something so bad for Christmas, and the whole hijinks that he and shenanigans that he gets into leading up to Christmas. Now, I think the story starts at the beginning of December, if not like right after Thanksgiving. But either way, like the film, like is not just about Ralphie, played by Peter Billingsley, getting a Red Ryder carbine action BB gun with a compass in the stock. I know I didn't say that completely the way that's in the film, but oh well. But it's not just about him getting his favorite BB gun. It's also about like how it's also about like stuff that happens at school, with his family, with his friends, and Christmas just wraps it all together. And this film, like I'd almost call it like a coming of age film more than a Christmas film, but it still has a lot of Christmas DNA in it because it is about Ralphie getting a Christmas present at the end of the film, and the lengths that he goes to try and get it are just hilarious. Like he first tries to get it with his mom, and she says she'll shoot his eye out. He has this report on what he wants for Christmas from his teacher, who she says the same thing. And even when he goes and meets Santa Claus at the mall, the Santa tells him that he'll shoot his eye out before literally kicking him down a slide. And just, I don't know, this is one of those Christmas films that I just love every time I see it. Peter Billingsley does great, which, by the way, I didn't know until just a few years prior that he was also in Iron Man as the scientist that Stain yells at, like Tony Stark built this suit in a cave with a bunch of scraps, and he came back in Spider-Man No Way Home, not No Way Home, sorry, Far From Home. But I think that he's just one of those actors who was really popular as a kid, and even though he's had some obscure roles, like he was also in Elf, but as like a minor elf character. But he still does like passable work, such as in the Marvel Cinematic Universe or in Elf, like I mentioned. But aside from Peter Billingsley, like all the other kid characters are great. Like there's a lot of child actors who I think haven't really done well in recent years, but like those ones back during A Christmas Story I thought were great. The actors who play as the parents and the adults and like even Santa and his teacher I think are great. Even the stuff that's not really tied in with Christmas per se, such as when Ralphie has to like avoid Scott Farkus, like the bully character. I think those scenes were funny, and like especially the scene where Ralphie says fudge, but he didn't say fudge. He said the mother of all bad words. And like all those scenes are just hilarious. So like even though there's some scenes that aren't really related to Christmas in this film, it's still very much a Christmas film, especially like the ending where Ralphie does get the BB gun that he's always wanted. And the first time he shoots it, he shoots his eye out. Well, okay, he doesn't exactly shoot his eye out, but he does knock off his glasses, and he gets like a large welt on his cheek. So, which kind of ties back to what I've been saying in previous like reviews about like be careful what you wish for, which I just think that that's a really great life lesson, especially in Christmas films. But I'm gonna keep this short because I gotta get back with my own family for Christmas. But this is a fantastic Christmas film. It's a great classic movie all around, um, and I don't know if anyone else's family does it, but my family used to have a tradition of watching this every Christmas Eve or Christmas morning, and I strongly advise other people to do that because it's a really great movie to watch during the Christmas season. Anyway, that's it for this review. That's the end of this review series, and have a Merry Christmas, everyone. I'll see you guys next year. Bye.